At this point in the commencement exercises, it is our honor to give a special recognition to an individual who has related to the mission of Springfield College. This is a person who, in a very special sense, exemplifies the personal qualities of high idealism and dedication to human service that Springfield College has sought to cultivate in its students. Today, we have with us an individual who has been recommended for an honorary degree by a committee of the Board of Trustees. Chair Teslowski and Dr. Martha Potvin, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, will you please join me as we proceed with conferring the honorary degree?
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I have the privilege to present Gale D. Candaras for the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanics at Springfield College. Gale D. Candaras, you have enthusiastically devoted yourself to work for the public good, choosing a career in law, and then dedicating your knowledge and expertise to public service through local and state government. As an attorney, you moved from New York's Wall Street to Wilbraham's Main Street, where your shrewd understanding of legal issues and their practical impact inspired you to volunteer for local government before being elected to the Massachusetts House of Representatives in 1997. Your commitment to the people of your district led them to elect you to the Massachusetts Senate in 2007, where you further distinguished your service and commitment by chairing the Joint Committee on Economic Development and Emerging Technologies and serving as vice chair of the Joint Committee on the Judiciary. By your pursuit of equitable budget appropriation for the people of Western Massachusetts, including for a deaf group living home at Springfield College, as well as your strong advocacy on behalf of higher education, you supported your constituents. Now in higher education, you are instructing the next generation of public servants. Because you, by your character and accomplishments, exemplify humanics, which emphasizes dedication of the whole person, spirit, mind, and body, for leadership in service to humanity, the trustees of Springfield College join in recognizing you and your achievements by conferring upon you the degree of Doctor of Humanics honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority given to me by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and the trustees of Springfield College, I now confer upon you the honorary degree of Doctor of Humanics and all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Please acknowledge our honorary degree recipient with a warm round of applause. I must say you look good in maroon, Gale. Gale has graciously agreed to deliver today's commencement address. I present to you Senator and Dr. Gale D. Candaras.
Thank you, Rabbi Eisen, for that inspirational invocation this morning, and thank you, Provost Potvin, for that too generous introduction. President Cooper, Chairman Teslowski, and trustees, I am humbled and grateful to be chosen to receive this honorary Doctor of Humanics degree, and thank you so much for welcoming me into the Springfield College community. I also want to acknowledge my great colleagues and friends present with me here today. We have as our guest Senate President Stan Rosenberg, who is celebrating 30 years of public service to the people of the Commonwealth. Let's have a round of applause for Senator Rosenberg. I also want to thank my dear friend, Miss Judy Matt, who is president of the Spirit of Springfield, who brings wonderful, award-winning programming to all of us here in Western Massachusetts year after year after year. Please welcome Judy. Good morning to all of you, and happy Mother's Day. What a great Mother's Day gift, a college graduate. From the time you brought your bundles of joy home from the hospital, you have been praying and paying and working your fingers to the bone to get to this moment. Graduates, let's thank our moms. And there is one special mom I want to congratulate today, my dear friend and Humanics Award winner, Betsy Davison, who is the Springfield College recipient of the Humanics Award for Courage and Leadership. Mrs. Davison conceived of an innovative program for individuals like her own son, Andrew, who are deaf and developmentally delayed. Her idea led to a great partnership with Springfield College and the Commonwealth of Massachusetts to create a pilot program to include deaf individuals in campus life. Mrs. Davison's idea was to help youngsters all over the Commonwealth who are deaf and have intellectual challenges and who, at 22 years old, had aged out of the state system. When Mrs. Davison came to me for help and told me these older youngsters faced a lifetime of isolation, I knew my legislative colleagues would respond favorably, and they did by funding a pilot project. When Mrs. Davison and I approached Springfield College with our plan, President Cooper, the trustees, and the staff all recognized immediately its unique opportunity for diversity and inclusion, and they were all in from the beginning. And today, we have here at Springfield College the first in the Commonwealth interactive residential group deaf program right on our college campus, where students are taught sign language and their deaf colleagues are a welcome addition to the campus community. I was thrilled, thank you. I was thrilled, genuinely thrilled to have been a part of this undertaking. The days I treasured most during my life of public service were the days when I was able to really make a difference in someone's life. Americans are like that. We walk a mile in the other guy's shoes. We treat others the way we want to be treated. We serve our country here and abroad, and we volunteer and reach out a helping hand of hope and love in the darkest hours. Americans are helping others all over the world as we speak, and I know you are anxious to start. That's why you came to Springfield College. Hundreds of you have chosen careers in the helping professions, and today we celebrate you and the contributions we know you will make. You are not only the lights of our lives on this Mother's Day, you are the points of light our 41st President, George Herbert Walker Bush, talked about when in 1989 he urged the nation to take action through service to others, and he asked us to help our neighbors. You have heard that charge. You have embraced that call to service. You embody the spirit of Humanics, which drives Springfield College and which impels you to reach out to a waiting world. You are our very own 873 points of light, and we could not be more proud of you than we are today. Now, it is normal to be a little anxious and overwhelmed on graduation day. Tomorrow is Monday, and you have to face the world, and there is so much you want to do. In the early days of my career in public service, I too worried whether I would be able to make a difference. It's easy to become overwhelmed in the face of great need. Tackling daunting problems requires courage and tenacity, but as the cultural anthropologist Margaret Mead once said, or famously said, one person can make a difference. In fact, it is the only thing that ever has. Fear not, each and every one of you will find your way and make the contribution you dream of making. I urge you to share with others the blessings of liberty and life here in these United States. Do what you can for people in need and try to make every interaction with others a positive one, a positive and life-affirming one, wherever you find them, whatever their race, ethnicity, religion, culture, or circumstance. Greet them with open hearts and open arms. Heed Rabbi Eisen's remarks, let us be one world, one people. We will not keep America great, nor safe, nor strong by turning our backs on people in need. That is not the American way. That is not the Springfield College way. The world is on the move today, and so are you. In closing, I am reminded that Springfield is the home of the great children's storyteller, Dr. Seuss. And I will leave you with this quote from him. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you, Professor and President Cooper, Chairman Kozlowski, trustees. Thank you so much. Godspeed to all of you.